So the Treatment Tracker app is a smartphone app that's basic functionality is a reminder for people on penicillin for prevention of rheumatic fever. So it prompts them when they need to get their injection every 28 days. So in the lead up to them having the injection, there's a reminder that comes up on their phone, starts about 2 weeks before their injections, and then slowly increases the number of reminders as their injection becomes due. When they've had their injection, if they get it on time, then there's a built-in kind of reward system in the app. So through this gamification, they get to choose a little avatar to represent them, so that every time they get their injection on time, they get points, and they get to modify their avatar, dress up their avatar, give their avatar different kind of landscapes to be in. Through that, we had hoped that they would, it would motivate them every month to get these points as a reward, a virtual reward for getting their injection. So when we were developing the Treatment Tracker app, it was the team at RHD Australia that were working on it, and I was managing the development of it. Our clinical colleagues had input into it, and also we worked very closely with people like the RHD control programs around the country, and also primary care providers, so people are on the ground. So my role in the project was to manage the development with it, work with the app developers, work around the creative process to make sure we were getting that right, and then on the other side work with the clinical workforce to make sure we were covering off on those risks, and it was something that would help and support them with their clients as well as for the people living with acute rheumatic fever. We did have a very rigorous testing process once the app was developed and ready to be released. We went through a long testing process with people who had volunteered to work with their clients. People were enthusiastic about the idea of having this new support tool for their clients. And they volunteered to go through a testing process over a number of months. And also it was really valuable to get feedback from both those health professionals and the clients they were working with about how the app was received and whether we needed to make any adjustments before it was actually publicly released. When it was first released, the thing that was pleasing for me was actually seeing people use it and that enjoyment that they got about, again, this is this dedicated thing for me. You know, someone's actually thinking specifically about me as a person who's got to manage this quite challenging treatment over periods of time.